everybody. We are in a familiar place, the Pete Matthews Arena on the campus of Jacksonville State University. We come here every year for the regional, and we're here again. And got Coach Terry Cooper with me as today it's Mountain Brook and Huntsville in the regional semifinal, Coach. And Huntsville's a team that you wouldn't have thought had gotten here, but they did.
They were a surprise team in the first round of their area, upset Grissom, either the 1 or 2 seed, I'm not sure, but coming in here today with what, a 9 and 21 record.
Yeah.
So certainly playing on house money.
Yeah.
So nothing to lose for them today. And Spartans coming in again. I think the 6th consecutive year for Mountain Brook to be at the regionals, and certainly won the last 2, as well as gone on to win the state championship as well.
Really amazing that the Spartans are trying for a 3rd straight state championship. And of course you got to win the regional first in order to get into that situation. And this being the regional semifinal. And Coach Bucky McMillan, his starters about ready to be introduced. And there he is, Matt Creighton. And Hunter Lucas. Will Hartley. Jack Klein. And Jared Henderson, the 5 starters for Coach Bucky McMillan. Sparty almost went down there. He took a nice hit from Jared there.
Well, exciting to be here. And like I say, Huntsville versus Mountain Brook here in this first game of the boys 7A regional. Of course, 7A classification, first time ever. So the Spartans in a little bit of a new arena from that standpoint.
Well, I guess the biggest difference is there was no sub-regional.
No sub-regional game. The top 2 teams in the area tournament advanced directly to regional play without the sub-regional round that is still used in classes 1 through 6A.
All right, here we go. The tip is going to be controlled by the Panthers. They're in the blue with the red numbers trimmed in white. Spartans in the home white, the designated home team here today. They kick it outside. That's Darrell Patton. Now they shoot the long 3. It's off the mark. Long rebound is going to go out of bounds. He banged it off of Jack Klein.
Well, Huntsville not only beat Grissom in the area play, they also took Gadsden City into overtime before losing late in that game. So apparently playing very well right now.
Well, and you always say that once you get into the playoffs, it's not what your record is during the season, it's how you're playing now. So even though they're 9 and 21, they're obviously playing their best basketball right now. We're still scoreless, 7:16 to play in the first half, or in the first quarter. That shot's no good, but the rebound is taken down by Will Hartley. Try to go inside to Henderson, but it's stolen away by Huntsville. They push it up court. Another 3 in the air. That one's off the mark again. They get the offensive rebound and put it up and in. That's Deshaun Graves. Makes it 2-0 Huntsville. And a quick 3 at the other end, no good, but rebounded by Jared Henderson. Now they go into Jared at the elbow and then back outside. Skip pass.
Showing a 2-3 zone, so trying to force Mountain Brook to slow it down a little bit with the zone.
2 more missed shots for the Spartans, still not on the board. They push it the other way. What do we got there? Offensive foul, nicely drawn. Nothing new there. Spartans got to lead the state in drawn charges.
Well, they coach it up really well, and it's not by accident that they draw a lot of charges.
And that was Matt Creighton who drew it. The foul on Darrell Patton is his first called in the game. 2-0 Huntsville. Spartans with the ball. Henderson from the short corner. Shot is no good. Another offensive rebound. Jack Clark right back up, and it still won't go in. And then a foul on the floor
Well, it's early going. Mountain Brook having a little trouble, getting that first basket. Of course, here's where Mountain Brook tradition and style of play sets in. They're going to press you any dead ball situation or really any live ball situation. They can shoot and miss and still be in a full court press.
That was on Jared Henderson, and there the press almost got the steal. Not quite.
Idea is press you, wear you down over the course of the ball game.
And that's proven to be a very effective style. There's a knocked away again, but Huntsville runs it down. Jordan Counts ran it down. They put up another three. They've been shooting the threes. That's the first one they've made.
Well, that's obviously what they want to do. They've put up 4 threes already.
And we get a whistle before that shot, or was it? They going to count it?
A little bit indecision by the referees there as far as who was going to make the call, but he did call a block before the shot, I think.
Fouls on Chance Fisher. His first, team second. They did not count the bucket. And so an inbounds play for Mountain Brook. Right into an open three-point shooter from the corner. It's good. The Spartans are on the board, now down just 2. It's Hunter Lucas with the triple from the corner to make it 5-3.
Okay, going to call reaching across the baseline on Jack Klein. First offense at that is a warning.
So it's no personal
as far as I know,
foul.
you can't break the plane to reach across. You certainly can't touch the ball while it's out of bounds in the opponent. That's an immediate technical. But I think there he's calling just coming across the baseline to defend.
So no foul given.
No.
Just sort of a warning, sort of like the sideline warning in football.
Right.
They kick it out on the wing, looking for another three. That one's poked away, but Huntsville gets it back. There's a long pass, and one kicked into the Mountain Brook student section. Got to be ready over there.
Well, you mentioned the student section, and the Spartans they're here again. 11 busloads of high school students, all pretty much dressed in the neon T-shirts today.
Looking great. Sounding great, too. Spartans bring it up, trailing by 2, 5-3. There's Drew Smith with it. Left side it goes to Hunter Lucas. Back to Drew, top of the key. There's the bounce pass into Jack Clark. Had it blocked, but got it back. They call a tie-up. Oh, man.
Looked pretty much like just a clean block out of the air.
Yeah, that's one where official just needs
Usually the jump ball is when it's pinned in there. And
right. Just need to let him play in that case. Here's Jack for 3. Short. And the rebound controlled by Fisher for them.
Well, Fisher, a big body inside. Looks like he's going to be able to manage the boards for Huntsville.
They put up another deep shot. It's good again. That's a 2. They shoot it quickly, especially Patton. He has 5 of their 7 points. There's the 3 for Mountain Brook. It's short again. Spartans knock it away and get the turnover.
It's a good job of coming from behind, knocking it loose.
Terrell Guy tries, puts it up, no good. Got his own rebound and fouled going back up. Foul is on Brent Binford, his first, team's third. Another inbounds play for the Spartans. Drew Smith got to get it in, running out of time, and ran out of time.
Well, pretty rare there that the Spartans get called with 5 seconds out of bounds, because ordinarily baseline inbounds plays are really something Spartans execute really well.
Yeah, that's unusual to see them have a mistake there. So that gets it to Huntsville. Now look at them guard the inbounds. It's poked away and out of bounds. It'll be Mountain Brook ball. Terrell Guy making the play. I say this almost every time we do a Mountain Brook game. If you're the other team, you got to hate to play Mountain Brook. It's so difficult because they are just on you all the time. Inside and up and no good for Joe Donald.
Well, Spartans with, 5 subs on the floor, so it's just the philosophy, trying to set in, even though it's early, even though we're down 4, playing a lot of people early. We'll continue to do that throughout the course of the game, and again, hopefully Huntsville's depth will wear thin.
And you would think a team with a 9-21 record, that depth is not a strong point for them.
We don't know a lot about them, but I would have to think so.
They get it in and go long and don't need a dribble and lay it in.
Well, definitely well prepared, well coached, great game plan, so far for Huntsville here in the first quarter.
That was Connor Brookman who laid it in. 9-3, Spartans down 6.
Mixing it up, looks like kind of a 1-3-1 look out front initially.
Joe Donald up strong, missed it, and got fouled. They got Connor Brookman with his first. 4th team foul on Huntsville. That went in the act of shooting, so Joe Donald at the line to shoot 2. And his first is good. Another free throw coming up for Joe Donald.
I saw a couple of Joe Donald lookalikes in the stands with the big poster boards.
with the sign.
Big points by Joe there. Spartans really needed points that possession.
You're right, Coach. They did. Big ones for Joe. 9-5 and another 5-second call. No, their coach got timeout just in time.
Got the timeout before the 5-second, but that's almost a turnover.
Yeah.
Forcing the use of a timeout.
Burn a timeout, that's right. And he called it at about 4.4, I think. That was really close. Right. Their coach, Tim Clark. Of course, Bucky McMillan does such an incredible job for the Mountain Brook Spartans. 9-5, Spartans trail it by 4. We got 3:18 to play in the first quarter. Another note, already 4 team fouls on Huntsville, and we're just past the midway point in the first quarter. Good crowd out here. They always do such a great job here at Jacksonville State.
All of the regional venues do a great job, and of course Jacksonville State, no exception. They've hosted the regional ever since the conception of regional play.
That was poked out of bounds by the Spartans, though. Huntsville tries to inbound it again. Panthers again having trouble. And 5-second call.
Both teams really getting after denying entries on the inbounds plays. And both teams have had success.
Spartans send in 3 new subs. Drew Smith will trigger the inbound for the Spartans. And they send it in and get it into Hunter Lucas. Now back to Drew.
You see the 1-3-1 look. You've got a point out front. Chasing.
Hunter Lucas for 3.
Well, that corner's been our spot for Hunter Lucas.
That's his second triple from that same spot over there, and gets the Spartans within a point at 9-8. Drew another offensive foul. Hunter Lucas drew that one.
Away from the ball. Actually, it's the ball handler who gives it up. A lot of times will keep running.
Yeah, his momentum will take him forward.
And we had some help side defense, just decided I'm going to stay with the passer, and draws the offensive foul that way.
And that's big because that's their leading scorer, Patton, who just picked up his second. Will Hartley to Drew Smith, over to Hunter Lucas in that corner. They jump out there to guard him that time. Nice quick passing, and the shot won't go for Will Hartley. 9-8, Spartans trail it by 1. And well defended there. Good job by Jack Klein to just stand straight up, hold his arms straight up, and not draw the foul. Now Terrell Guy over to Will Hartley. Fakes the three, dribbles in, gets it to Jack Klein. He was mugged, and the officials finally call a foul. Take your pick. There was a couple of guys that were all over him.
It was crowded. The ball was kind of loose, and everyone was reaching in there for it.
They call it on Cameron Crittenden. That's his first.
It is big here with only 2 to play in the first. The next team foul versus Huntsville will put Mountain Brook in the bonus.
Oh, Jack lost it going up, and a late whistle there. Another foul. And it's Crittenden again, and that's the foul you just spoke of. That'll put Jack Klein to the line for 1-1.
Actually going to shoot 2, called him in the act of shooting, so that's even better.
Sure is. And the first is banked in there, just like he does it in practice every day. Another one for Jack.
Well, Klein with an opportunity to give Mountain Brook its first lead of the ball game.
Yeah, we're tied at 9 right now, and the shot no good. And Huntsville gets the rebound. And they go all the way for a dunk.
Well, they had a sneak out on us.
Connor Brookman. Pretty impressive flush for him. Spartans rebound there, miss. Hunter Lucas. Jack Klein. Jack with a jump step, and he'll draw another 2-shot foul.
On that possession before, on the missed free throw, Huntsville had a guy kind of hidden back over here on the sideline. It looked like they knew they got the rebound and just did the home run pass for the flush.
And first free throw no good for Jack. All right, they got a 32 in the game, and there was no 32
in the program.
So he will remain anonymous. But he did pick up his first foul, and Jack gets the second free throw. And it's 11-10, Huntsville by 1.
Huntsville trying to make some subs, it looks like, to try to rest their people.
Well, they do have Patton, who's their leading scorer, out of the game right now because he picked up 2 early fouls. And they lost it out of bounds. That Mountain Brook defense is just tough to deal with. And the Spartans substitute again. Will Hartley back in. When I got the program from the media room, actually, it was about 20 minutes before our game. The programs were not even there yet. They were saying how they didn't even know all the teams until yesterday. So not surprised that we got a missing number in the program. Into Jack Klein, missed the shot. Out of bounds off of Jack, and it'll be Huntsville ball. 11-10, Spartans trail it by 1. Joe Donald back in. Matt Creighton back in. Clay Collins also in. And also, let's see, we got Will Hartley on the floor, Hunter Lucas. There's a drive, another charge. No, they called a block that time. I'm not sure what was different about that one than the first 2, but they call a block on Matt Creighton. He was outside the restricted area and did appear as though he was set. But the old block charge calls are always the toughest ones.
I guess you're just not going to get them all.
No.
You mentioned the restricted area. That's only a college thing. But,
it doesn't matter for high school. Okay.
For high school, I hope they'll go to it soon. I think it's a good thing.
I do too. A runner down the baseline. Boy, that's a nice looking runner shot by the big guy, number 32. He's got to be. Oh, that shot blocked, but a foul is going to be called. on Chris Freeman.
The fouls definitely gone against Huntsville this quarter. 19 fouls versus 3 for Mountain Brook. But Mountain Brook's taking it to the rim quite a bit to draw some of those fouls, and have also picked up a couple of charge calls.
Clay Collins' first free throw is good. And another one upcoming, and it is good. Nice free throw shooting by Clay Collins.
Well, Clay had just what I thought an outstanding area tournament final versus Vestavia.
Spartans are within 1 again at 13-12. There they set up an open 3. Missed it badly. That's got to be over the back, and it is on Chance Fisher.
That's going to put Mountain Brook on the free throw line, down 1 here with 20 seconds to play in the first. Again, opportunity to take its first lead in a quarter that looks like Huntsville
really
kind of managed.
It does. And I was about to say, you got to give Huntsville credit. I mean, they're right there. They're 9-21, but they're right there with the Spartans.
They're not backing off. They're taking the game to Mountain Brook, pushing it, shooting the 3, also extending their pressure some.
Not sure. Another free throw for Will Hartley, and he missed them both. (13-12) Huntsville on top. They threw it away.
Spartans should have the last possession then.
Try and get a bucket and get the lead by the quarter's end. Drew Smith, Jack Klein. Jack drives, kicks it out. 3 from the corner, no. And Jack unable to tip it up and in after the Will Hartley miss. So 1 quarter in the books. And the Spartans trail the Huntsville Panthers here in the regional semifinal by 1 point, 13-12. We're back in a minute on the Mountain Brook Sports Net.
For generations, people in Alabama have raised their families and made their livelihood on the land. It's this tradition that makes Alabama a special place to be. This is Gene Stallings. My friends at Black Ridge Land Company are helping to continue this tradition by combining the best in brokerage service with professional land management and maintenance across Alabama. Black Ridge Land Company is a committed partner with you to make the most of your investment, because land is what they do.
Your days. Summertime, party time, cooking on the grill. It's a legendary taste that's been around for 50 years. A secret family recipe with the bull on the label. How do you do your deals before you put it on the table? Do you pour it on your chicken? Do you marinate your steak? Brush it on your burgers when you grill and make some gravy. The veggies and steaks, they cook up so well. How do you do it? How do you do your deals?
Huntsville gets the ball to start the second quarter, and they get it in. They lead the Spartans by a point, 13-12, regional semifinal. Boy, tell you what, they almost got another turnover. And now a missed shot and a late whistle.
Good defensive effort by Mountain Brook there. Just Huntsville really having to work hard to get it up court. But you know, once they break the pressure, they're not backing out. They're taking it straight to the rim, straight for shots. Hits the first free throw.
Well, that's just the fourth team foul on the Spartans, but Jared Henderson picks up his second personal foul. And Cole Whitehurst at the line.
Well, offensively is where the Spartans have struggled. Just the shots have not fallen. Even some inside shots.
And that one goes, and a whistle. They're going to call a charge.
Going to take that one off.
Well, the block charge calls have evened up now. We got the first two in our favor and not gotten the last two, and that cost us 2 points. Clay Collins with his first foul. Knocked away from behind by Terrell Guy, and he steals it. Nice dish, and then a block by Chris Freeman. That's blocked at the other end by Hunter Lucas. Hunter Lucas with a great swat for the Spartans. Inbounds play for Huntsville. It's real pesky defense by the Spartans there. They get a double team. Inside, little bump, block from behind. Hunter Lucas again.
That was a case where I thought he may have pinned it for the jump ball.
That was more of a pin than the one that was called. I'll give you that, Coach.
That's going to be back court. I thought he touched it in the front court.
I did too.
Not sure if you have to control it in the front court.
That may be it. They get another three up, and it's off, and the rebound run down by Matt Creighton.
We're just one or two shots away from, just getting in a rhythm. And there you see it. I mean, when it's not falling for you, got to be on his back.
Yeah, that can't be a tie. That's got to be a foul.
But just can't even get what we look at as being the simple shot to fall.
Yeah.
The put back rebound. Just right now seems to be a lid on that goal.
Foul was on Counts, his first. That's the 10th team foul now on Huntsville, so double bonus the rest of the first half for the Spartans. And first free throw no good.
Free throws have not been good so far for Mountain Brook. I know I can mentally think of about 5 we've missed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're right on it.
Okay.
Another free throw upcoming for Clay Collins. We've made 6. So we're 6 out of 11. And a whistle. Are they going to take that one off?
We violated on the lane.
Man. So even though he made that one, it's no good.
Is that a no shot?
That's what I'm asking. I was about to ask you from a statistical standpoint, do I put down another missed free throw or not? I guess it's like it didn't happen. (15-12). Spartans trail it by 3. Deshaun Grays with it. A lot of dribbling by Grays. Guarded by Creighton. Now he gives it up and gets it stolen by Terrell Guy. And Terrell will take it all the way and lay it in.
Terrell does a great job of sitting back and reading when to shoot the gap.
Absolutely. He did it perfectly there. They push it again. They get Joe Donald in the air, and then they're going to give him credit for putting up that shot, probably. Foul on Joe is his first. 16 foul on the Spartans, and 2 shots at the line for Brent Binford, and he makes the first. Another free throw for Binford.
Well, Huntsville hasn't shot as many, but it looks like they're 3 for 3.
Yes, that's what I've got on my unofficial score sheet. And Binford, well, that one rolled off. Terrell Guy tries to jump through, and he walked. Second jump was not going to be allowed. Spartans knock it away and steal it away. Clay Collins has it. Through Smith. Spartans get that spacing. Knocked away from Terrell Guy, but Jack Klein picked it up. Now Clay Collins drives through the left side of the lane. Shot is blocked.
32's nice big man inside. Been able to knock some shots away for Huntsville. Trying to check out his size, but he's 32.
Yeah, he's the one not
on
listed.
the books.
Yeah.
He looks to be a 6'5" type
Jack
player.
Klein with a bucket and a foul. I will go down to the scorers table at halftime and find out who he is, because he's obviously a key player. Foul was on Brookman, his second. So the foul's starting to pile up on Huntsville. They have 4 different players with 2 fouls.
Mountain Brook has finally drawn it even at 16 here with 5:01 left here in the first half. Not a lot of scoring here in the first half.
And Jack cannot convert the old-fashioned three-point play. Spartans knock it away again, but the Panthers come up with it. And they get it across. Great defense. Another poke away, but the Panthers come up with a loose ball. Imagine how tough it'd be dealing with the Mountain Brook defense if there was a shot clock involved. Down to 4:20 to play, first half. 16-16 our score.
Well, I don't see the shot clock coming in high school basketball
I don't
soon. Two-pointer, I do see it maybe in 15 years, but it's just one of those things that the National Federation right now, which sets the rules for high school sports, is just not in favor of yet.
I'm not sure I would be in favor of it either for high school. Shot rimmed out.
Again, it's probably the story of the game for Mountain Brook so far to me is shooting. I mean, whether just have not been able to get the shots to fall out of our offense and at the free throw line as well. But still trailing by only 2.
They've got Patton back in. He got the too early foul. Shot blocked. Believe that was Will Hartley with the swat. And Matt Creighton can't get it to go. Had 2 defenders on him.
Didn't have the numbers there.
Down to 3:06 to play, first half. Uh-oh. Short that time, but they got an offensive board and a putback. It's another big fella, Chance Fisher.
The coach decides to call a timeout there. The 4-point lead's big enough. That's all he wants to see. Plus Mountain Brook, maybe taking not quite the shot we wanted in a possession or two, but bottom line is just shots aren't falling.
Yeah. We got 2:54 remaining in the second quarter. 20-16. Spartans trail it by 4 to the Huntsville Panthers. Winner advances to the regional final right back here at the Pete Matthews Arena on the campus of Jacksonville State. That'll be Tuesday.
Tuesday, correct. Don't
believe
know
it's an 11 o'clock tip.
Maybe. Probably the second game of that morning.
Gotta take care of business here first, though.
Well, it's going to be a tough game. You can tell already that this is going to be one of those games that's going to go the distance. What Spartans are trying to do right now is get to the half and still be right around even.
Right. They're down 4 right now. Joe Donald. Tell you what, Patton came close to getting his third foul there with a reach in. Now Drew Smith, another reach in. Now the baseline drive and a kick to Guy. A flop that's not called, thankfully. Terrell got his own rebound. He'll go back up and no good. And this time the big guy came down with it for them.
Well, the big guy's giving us some trouble inside when we take it to the goal.
Yeah, he's altering some shots and blocking others. Spartans take it the other way. Smith. Now Joe Donald will drive baseline, and he walked. Jordan Rich in the game for Mount Brook. Jared Henderson, Drew Smith, Terrell Guy, and Joe Donald. That's the 5 of the floor.
Just keep playing hard. All you can do is keep playing hard. Stay with your plan. Put up the shots that are open.
Trying to bother that inbounds play again. They do get it in and get it across. Less than 2 minutes to play in the first half. 3 ball. No good.
Need a good sound look here.
Steal. And a block and a foul is going to be called on Joe Donald. I think it was clean at the ball, but might have been some body that got it.
I tell you, no doubt about it, Huntsville has answered the opening bell.
Yeah.
They decided, they realized they can now play and attack the Mountain Brook defense. Now it's a matter of, can Mountain Brook execute on the offensive end? I think Huntsville's proven they can handle basketball.
Well, they're obviously playing with confidence. They believe. And again, just ignore the records coming in. Mountain Brook 24-7, Huntsville 9-21. That means nothing. It's a one-game win-and-advance situation. And Huntsville playing their best basketball of the year right now. And you can see they have some components, too. They got some guys that can hit the outside shot. They got a couple of big guys. And that one rolled in. So Patton now with 7, and the Spartans are down by 6. That's their largest deficit. Matt Creighton just drew by the defense and put it in. Nice play by Matt Creighton.
Good job. We did a high 1-4. We brought all of our offense out to the free throw line extended, and Matt was able just to beat his man to the basket. Well
designed, well executed. 22-18. Spartans back within 4. They go long again and complete it again. And missed the shot. Good job affecting it by the Spartans, who push it the other way. Look at Clay Collins.
Clay Collins doing what I saw in the area tournament he does well, and that's take it to the basket, body control, kiss it off the glass.
A little hesitation, fake pass that enabled him to get that half a step and get by the defender. And they call over and back? Is that what they call?
That's the call. We don't always see everything they see.
Right.
So Spartans back within 2 inside a minute.
Yeah, they've scored 4 straight after getting down 6. Now Jordan Rich, Hunter Lucas, Will Hartley. Hunter drives, puts it up, and it comes out.
But look at Huntsville push it. They threw it away, but to me the key for Huntsville is they are attacking.
That's right.
Okay.
Not playing tentative.
That's right.
As a lot of teams tend to do against this Mountain Brook swarming defense. All right, Spartans bring it up with 30 seconds remaining. We'll try and see if they attack right away or hold it for the last shot. They're going to attack for an easy shot like that and tie the ball game up. That's Will Hartley with his first 2 points of the game. 22-22.
Stepped out of bounds. All of a sudden, 13.5 to go. It's tied with Mountain Brook with the ball.
Well, and what we just saw, too, is part of the reason that Coach McMillan decides in that situation, don't hold it for the last shot. Just run your offense, get a good one, because our defense might get us another shot. And they do. And we've got a whistle before the inbounds pass.
Jack back to the foul line.
And Jack is 2 out of 5 from the line so far. He'll get 2 more here. Chance to take the lead.
Front of the rim, Jack. Front of the rim.
There you go, Coach. That'll work.
It's funny. Shooters have different things they look at. If you've not been a basketball, some players look at the hole in the basket. Some players look at the back of the rim. Some players look at the front of the rim. They have different targets, and you just whatever you grew up doing or learned how to shoot, that's your target.
And that one's off the mark.
And a rebound and a putback by Will Hartley.
Oh my gosh, what a great play.
And another one.
Oh,
but we got a kick. Again, Hartley with the rebound on the missed free throw and a putback.
That's fantastic. And to be able to do that without fouling.
Down 6 inside a minute. Spartans now up 3.
25-22. I love it. 5 seconds left. Huntsville will try and get off the last shot. They do. It's contested. And it's short. Good job there of contesting that last shot without fouling. And you're right, Coach, right? Just nice run by the Spartans in the last minute of the first half.
When you're down 6 inside a minute, you're just really hoping, let's get a basket and let's get into the locker room down 2 or 3 or 4, and all of a sudden we're up 3.
25-22. Spartans lead it by 3 here in the regional semifinal at halftime. I want to remind you, in Alabama, good sportsmanship is a high school tradition. Whether at home or on the road, make our schools, our communities, and our students proud by displaying positive sportsmanship. Good sportsmanship and positive citizenship are vital in the development of good citizens. The AHSAA gladly welcomes the challenge of being a leader in sportsmanship and in continuing this proud tradition. It is halftime, and it is Mountain Brook 25, Huntsville 22 in the regional semifinal. Back in a minute on the Mountain Brook Sports Net.
Practicing the fundamentals, that's the key to success. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on proven principles, facing challenges together to help reach your financial goals.
A dedication to quality has no fear of time. For over 100 years, we have been serving our customers with the most savoring coffee experience. Royal Cup Coffee. Savor the experience.
Want to see the future? Take a look at these youngsters, driving toward the goal line, striving against pressure, learning to work as a team. In every victory, and even in defeat, they are building character and values that will serve them well long after the season is over. If you're looking to the future, you'd be hard-pressed to find a healthier investment. Medical Properties Trust, investing in the future of healthcare.
There once was a kid who captained a fearless crew of space pirates and led a quest for the lost city of Atlantis, all because there once was a kid who picked up a book and opened new worlds. Books A Million, proud sponsors of public television.
Down home, down the street, Piggly Wiggly, where's my shoppers meet? Your friends in the neighborhood, shopping never looks so good. Fresh produce and fine meats, selections can't be beat. Down home, down the street, Piggly Wiggly, where's my shoppers meet? Say it's a pig.
And welcome back. Lee Tracy and Coach Terry Cooper with you as we start the third quarter. Spartans lead Huntsville 25-22 in the regional semifinal. Mountain Brook with the ball to start the third quarter. And there's a baseline drive and a kick out, but he stepped on the line. It'll turn it over.
Well, the first half was kind of a struggle for Mountain Brook. Played extremely hard, as we expect them to do, but it was that last minute of the half that really put them over the top. So hopefully they'll start this half with a little momentum and be able to extend this lead. Huntsville coming in not with a great record as we talked about in the first half, but certainly that first half, they came with the desire to play.
Nice soft shot there by Chance Fisher. He now has 4 for them. It's 25-24. Spartans by a point. Inside to Joe Donald, and he got it to go. Beautiful pass from Hunter Lucas. Spartans trying to affect that inbounds pass again. And they got it in.
Ooh. There we go. Tried to draw the charge on the passer again. Did not get the call that time. Again, Spartans hoping that this continuous pressure, eventually takes over, which it did at the end of the first half.
Right.
That's exactly what happened.
Joe Donald picked up his 3rd foul there, by the way. Spartans were led at halftime in scoring by Hunter Lucas with 6 on 2 threes. They were led by Darrell Patton with 7.
Ball loose. Huntsville gets a timeout before the tie-up.
An opportunity to give you all the individual numbers that are at halftime. Each team has just scored 1 bucket since. But Hunter Lucas led the way for the Spartans. Extremely balanced scoring. Hunter with 6. Jack Klein with 5. Clay Collins with 4. Terrell Guy 2. Matt Creighton 2. And Joe Donald with 2 at the break. Joe has the 1 bucket here since halftime for the Spartans. I may have missed Clay Collins. Both Clay Collins and Will Hartley had 4. And Patton led them with 7. Here we go. They get it into Fisher. Well, he sent an elbow up around the face of the Spartans, and it's going to be the Spartans that are going to get called for a foul.
Or you could say we had a face up around the elbow.
Yeah, right. Apparently,
we were in there pretty tight.
Apparently that was the call. Matt Creighton's face gets called for his 2nd personal foul.
I tell you, if you throw a lob pass,
yeah,
good luck converting it.
Jack Klein, well, his up fake got the first guy elevated earlier, but the second guy, Fisher, came from behind to block the shot.
Well, Huntsville's staying all zone versus inbounds, plays, and everything.
Jared Henderson rebounded his missed 3, and now 3 ball for Will Hartley, no good. Hunter Lucas with an offensive rebound. And back to Hunter.
Just
He
needs
likes that corner
somebody
three.
to make a three. It needs someone to make a three, and who is it?
It's Hunter Lucas. He has made 3 threes, all from the left corner.
Anyone else made a three?
No. Ooh, they miss an alley-oop dunk. Fisher rebounded his own miss, though, and nice soft touch on the putback.
So Hunter's our man.
Yep. He has made the only 3 made triples by the Spartans, and they've all. That went a little bit out more toward the wing, and he missed it. They push it the other way. Oh, nice body control there by Binford for 2. Spartans push it. Up and no good. Matt Creighton back up. Oh, it comes off. Boy, he missed. Actually, Henderson missed the shot in close. Spartans have missed too many of those. Quick shot at the other end, no good. Oh, out of bounds off of Mountain Brook. Huntsville fans not happy that no foul called there. There was a collision. There was some contact, but not nearly as much as Jordan Counts made it appear. Boy, he went down like he got hit by a wrecking ball.
He had a flop with a spin.
Yeah, he was flopping the arms. I mean, he was doing it all. Long shot and off the mark. Terrell Guy the rebound. 30-28, Spartans by 2 with the ball. 5 minutes to play in the third. And they'll inbound it again. Drew Smith with it. Jordan Rich short of the scorer's table. Come in next opportunity. Bounce pass into Henderson, goes up, no good, but he got fouled.
Decided to kind of post Henderson up. You know, a lot of times we're going to kick him out, try to find the three-point shot, you know, get some baskets inside off some rebounds. That time it was a true play designed to post Jared up.
And it
didn't get the shot, but did draw the foul.
Yeah, got one of their key players, Fisher, with his 3rd foul.
I'd like to see if that may become, you know, maybe part of a game plan here in the third quarter, second half. A little more. Jared's going to have size on most people versus Huntsville.
Second free throw. Good again. Good job by Jared. Hit both free throws. 32-28, Spartans by 4. And there's a steal. Matt Creighton. Terrell Guy. Now Jordan Rich, who just came in, and he hits the triple.
Well, Jordan can shoot it.
Jordan Rich knocks it down from Triple Town. The Spartans go up 35-28. And boy, I'll tell you what, they're coming close to another steal, but a reach-in foul, I think, is going to be called on Matt Creighton. And that will be Matt's 3rd.
Well, Lee, Lady Spartans scheduled to play the game following this one at noon.
I wish I could stay.
Lady Spartans finished 2nd to Spain Park, who Spain Park's already lost this morning to Gadsden City, so Lady Spartan girls will play Huntsville in the first round of the regional. Coach Cornelius, again, a great job, great season for the girls.
Ooh, nothing good came out of that for Mountain Brook. Jared Henderson picked up his 3rd foul. And they got a bucket from Crittenden, and he missed the opportunity from the free throw line. Collins out to Guy. Stepped on the line. 35-30, Spartans by 5. I've got a West Alabama doubleheader down in Livingston later on today, so I got to hit the road as soon as this one's over.
I hope you're in a heated press box.
Yeah. It's going to be cold tonight, isn't it?
It is. Baseball season is here. Our Spartan baseball team opens Monday with a doubleheader.
There's the turnover. Jordan Rich.
You know, they're excited about the season and hopeful for another good year.
Oh.
Well, good job by the Huntsville defense, forcing the turnover and another quick basket.
Binford got the bucket. And Fisher with a rebound. And they push it. That shot's missed. What do we got here? We drew a charge. Jordan Rich drew it. And it was Crittenden. He picks up his third. So Crittenden and Fisher each with 3 for Huntsville.
Well, we keep putting up the shots. They're there. They're open. And that's typically what we do. You're going to take that shot. We just have not really found the consistency that we would like to have from the outside. We've made 4 threes today.
And inside it goes and then back out. Now at the short corner. Back in, knocked away, stolen away. Took a bump and missed the shot. It'll be a 2-shot foul. And it'll be foul number 1, I believe, on Jack Klein. #15 foul on the Spartans. Free throw is good for Cole Whitehurst. He's got 3 points in the game, all on made free throws. Second one also good. And Will Hartley is bumped as he crosses the midcourt stripe. Easy call there for the officials. And Binford picks up his second. Not a shooting opportunity. Hunter Lucas triggers the inbounds to Jack Klein. Now Will Hartley. Jimmy Smith. And now a reset. 2:45 to play in the third. Spartans by a point. 35-34. Jack Klein lost it going up. And they get it across. And get it up and get it in. Whitehurst has made a couple of good plays for them in the last minute. And the Spartans are down 1, 36-35. Hunter Lucas. Oh, it would not go from the corner this time, and then a foul called on one of the Panthers. It'll be on Whitehurst, his second. Yeah, that's Whitehurst's first, pardon me. It's the 4th team foul. Spartans inbound it. Clay Collins at Creighton. Hunter Lucas from the other corner. No. And Jack Klein came down with it, and he gets fouled going back up. Good effort by Jack. And it's another foul on Whitehurst.
A good physical effort by Jack just to find a way to come up with the basketball.
Yeah.
And then, here a chance to pull even.
First free throw is good.
That's a good touch.
Jack now 4 out of 7 from the stripe. Back iron and off, tipped around, and Fisher comes down with it. Stop and pop. In and out. Rebound, Jack Klein. Hunter Lucas, he'll tee up another three. No, Hunter has cooled off lately. How about Will Hartley from the left corner? Yeah. Will Hartley knocks it down from Triple Town. His first made three puts the Spartans up by 3, 39-36.
That's going to be a block this time. But yes, Will Hartley with a clutch basket. Clutch player.
Matt Creighton just picked up his 4th foul. Matt.
Just no backing down by Huntsville.
No.
I mean, as soon as we convert, I mean, they're bringing it, pulling up, shooting jump shots in traffic.
No question. You've got to give them a lot of credit. And missed free throw there by Brookman. And he made that one. Spartans up by 2, 39-37, 1:19 to play in the third.
Huntsville going to show kind of an old traditional 1-2-2 full court press. They'll try to trap around the half court area right there.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh,
an alley-oop and the finish by Hunter Lucas.
Good pass, but better catch and shot by Lucas.
Spartans up by 4, 41-37. Hunter, the leading scorer with 11 points. Fisher missed it badly. And the loose ball going to be off of Mountain Brook's Will Hartley. .38 seconds left in the third. Joe Donald will come in. And Will Hartley out.
Need a real good defensive stop here. Be big not to give them a basket here. And maybe even us have an opportunity to score before the quarter.
Well, there's a steal by Hunter Lucas, and it's going to be out of bounds off
How
of
about
Huntsville.
that? Just stole the inbound pass.
He was just quicker to the ball. And now Coach McMillan.
Making
Different
a couple
situation,
of offensive
so he brings
subs.
two
We play
different
defense,
guys
offense.
in. Yeah. Jack Klein and Will Hartley re-enter. Get it into Jack. Back to Drew Smith. Hunter Lucas. Down to 21 seconds to play in the third quarter. Spartans lead it by 4.
Maybe this time Spartans going to hold for 1.
Yeah, I think initially that wasn't the plan, but when they didn't get a good shot off, they think now, go ahead and hold it for the last shot.
Got to get it up quick, though.
Down the 2, they get it to Jack Klein, who puts it up and puts it in at the buzzer. Nicely done by the Spartans. Nice finish at the rim by Jack Klein. And the Spartans enjoy a 6-point lead, 43-37 over Huntsville after 3 in the regional semifinal on the Mountain Brook Sportsnet.
How do you do your dance? Summertime, party time, cooking on the grill. It's a legendary taste that's been around for 50 years. A secret family recipe with the bull on the label. How do you do your dance before you put it on the table? Do you pour it on your chicken? Do you marinate your steak? Brush it on your burgers when you grill and make some gravy. Veggies and steaks, they cook up so well. How do you do it? How do you do your dance?
A dedication to quality has no fear of time. For over 100 years, we have been serving our customers with the most savoring coffee experience. Royal Cup Coffee. Savor the experience.
There once was a kid who captained a fearless crew of space pirates and led a quest for the lost city of Atlantis, all because there once was a kid who picked up a book and opened new worlds. Books A Million, proud sponsors of public television.
Want to see the future? Take a look at these youngsters, driving toward the goal line, striving against pressure, learning to work as a team. In every victory, and even in defeat, they are building character and values that will serve them well long after the season is over. If you're looking to the future, you'd be hard-pressed to find a healthier investment. Medical Properties Trust, investing in the future of healthcare.
For generations, people in Alabama have raised their families and made their livelihood on the land. It's this tradition that makes Alabama a special place to be. This is Gene Stallings. My friends at Black Ridge Land Company are helping to continue this tradition by combining the best in brokerage service with professional land management and maintenance across Alabama. Black Ridge Land Company is a committed partner with you to make the most of your investment, because land is what they do.
Practicing the fundamentals, that's the key to success. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on proven principles, facing challenges together to help reach your financial goals.
Well, the Spartans did indeed hold it for the last shot of that third quarter, and what a beauty it was.
It was. Go into Jack Klein, and he goes up strong, but he does something really special there, as you see it on the replay. He uses his left hand to kind of avoid contact, and he gets the roll.
Nice soft touch to make it happen. 43-37 Spartans as we start the fourth. They go inside to Fisher. He is strong. Missed the shot, though, and a rebounding foul. I think they might get Fisher. No, they called her on 32. By the way, found out at halftime who 32 is. It's Blake Sadler. He picks up his second.
Spartans, what we lead at the half? 3, and then now.
Yeah. And actually had that lead go away in the middle of the third, but have gotten it back here as we start the fourth by 6. Nice play, and the finish at the rim for 2 by Jared Henderson.
Well, again, a set play, get a little ball movement. All of a sudden, we get a post player rolling off a high post screen for the layup.
And Jared now with 4 points all since halftime. 45-37. Spartans by 8, and that one's going to be off of Huntsville, out of bounds.
And that set play situation was called for at the end of the quarter break.
Right.
First possession.
You utilize that time just like you would have took them out.
We're going to just kind of move the ball around a little bit. You lull the defense to sleep and end up with a backdoor cut off a high post screen.
45-37. Spartans with a chance at a double-digit lead. Neither team has enjoyed one of those yet in this game. They get it in close, and it is up and in for Will Hartley. Another nice pass and finish at the rim.
Well, again, off of a baseline cut, off of a flex screen. Spartans get a break. Called traveling there against Huntsville. But on the offensive end, we're just running an old traditional flex offense. It's just, and we get a baseline cut for an open layup.
47-37. Spartans by 10. And with the ball after the turnover. Drew Smith. Now they come after him. He bounce pass to Will Hartley. Will steps through, and a timeout taken by Coach Bucky McMillan. And it's a full timeout. That time things just weren't running well, and Bucky saw his team in a little bit of trouble there and called the timeout.
Fortunately, the ball right there beside Coach McMillan, the referee right beside him, and he could tell that 5-second count was getting close, and he just calls his own timeout.
All the cheerleaders with the neon green swag t-shirt on as well. Been a number of years now we've been doing the neon green when we come here.
Neon's been around about 4 years, I think.
Sounds about right.
Jack State, the regional site, love to see Mountain Brook.
Yeah.
We call ahead, 3 or 4 days ahead. We tell them how many tickets we need. They do a great job of having those tickets ready for us. When we get off the bus, we hand them a check. They hand us, 700 tickets?
Yeah.
Student tickets, and here they come.
I didn't realize it was done that way. That's great, though. That's good for everybody.
Don't have to go through the ticket line. It's all done in advance. Jacksonville does just a phenomenal job of hosting this event.
That's how they get in here so quickly when they get off the bus.
That's right. They bring them in a special gate door.
All right, out of the timeout. Spartans by 10 and with the basketball on the inbounds play on the side. Jack Klein over to Hunter Lucas.
Huntsville having to, change their defensive plan a little bit. Going to have to extend the floor.
Hunter Lucas, another 3-ball corner pocket. That one from the right corner.
That one had a little rattle to it.
Yeah, but that's okay. Counts for 3, doesn't it? That is Hunter's 4th made triple of the game. And they force another turnover.
Well, he's definitely been huge in this game, in a game where Mountain Brook has not shot the ball particularly well from a percentage standpoint from the perimeter. Although the third quarter, I think our percentage rose. We got a lot more at the basket.
Third quarter, we scored 18 points. Jared with the finish.
With Huntsville's defense kind of chasing and trapping now, Mountain Brook finding a whole lot more holes in that defense.
And we get a foul on a Spartan. Now up 15, 52-37.
In a game that was, tied probably midway through the third.
Got even down a point.
So it's a continuous plan. Wear on you, wear on you, wear on you, hit you in spurts. We may have a 4-point spurt here, 6. All of a sudden, you look up and you're Huntsville and you wonder, how are we down 15?
How did we get down 15 in this game? And that's what Mountain Brook does to people on a fairly regular basis. Glad they're doing it again today. Give Huntsville credit. They have really played pretty well and tried very hard. They were a major underdog, you'd have to say, in this game. But now the Spartans have opened it up by 15 with 5:10 to play in the fourth. And again, if the Spartans hold on, and I expect that they will, we'll be playing Tuesday. I was told that the tip was 11 a.m., but
if it's 11, that sounds right. There's a 9 o'clock game, 11 and a 1. But
yeah, just double check, folks, on your own to make sure. And it'll be right back here.
They'll play the winner of the Gadsden City game versus Vestavia Hills. Again, so not discounting Vestavia Hills.
Yeah.
They came out of our area, but Gadsden City again would be the favorite going into that.
Out of the timeout, Patton at the line. And he got that one to climb in. Did they call a foul on that? Just jostling for the rebound on a shot that eventually went in. Officials having a discussion. And they're calling a technical foul.
Did you see a technical sign go up? Or did
I thought he just did it right there. Called it on Fisher for them. They've given him his 4th foul. Not sure exactly what happened there.
So he'll finish off shooting his 2nd free throw, and Mountain Brook will go to the other end possibly and shoot. That's what it looks like.
Apparently it was a free throw that danced on the rim, and players were fighting to get rebounding position thinking it might miss, and Mr. Fisher must have got a little bit overly exuberant. And Jared Henderson misses the free throw.
I'm not sure if it was called a technical or not, because Jared was the player that was was fouled. Could have just been a dead ball foul of some type, but if you saw the signal, then that was a technical.
As the official went over to the scorer's table, he made the T sign. And Jared hit 1 out of 2.
Spartans up 14, exactly 5 to play here.
53-39.
Huntsville, once they go man-to-man, Spartans offense will begin to turn it over some. Not turn the ball over, but run their offense a little bit more.
And a foul on the rebound attempt on Grays. That is his first.
Klein will go back to the line, and he's spent a lot of time at the free throw line today.
He has. And has had mixed results. That one's off. Patton. Air ball from a foot away. And a foul on the putback attempt by Patton.
Jared just not quite going straight up, kind of maybe leaning the hand in a little bit, probably giving the official just enough reason to call a foul. Didn't really appear to hit him.
Yeah. It looked like one of those he may have waited to see if the shot missed or not.
You think referees do that?
I do.
And if it doesn't go in,
I
then
think if
what?
it's a borderline call, and I think if the shot goes ahead and goes in, he thinks just let him play.
Okay.
But if it doesn't, then I think he thinks we better call something here.
Okay.
If it's a borderline, they probably don't do it very often.
You've been watching too much college.
Patton missed both free throws. So obviously it wasn't really a foul.
Right?
Yeah, right.
Look
at Jack Klein. That a baby Jack. Boy, Huntsville really trying to extend that defense and get tight on the Spartans, but they're handling it. And using up some clock now to 4 minutes in the 4th, and a whistle and a foul. 53-39 Spartans. And a foul on Deshaun Grays.
Will Hartley to the line. Will made back when it was pretty close in that 3rd quarter, I think Will made a big 3.
He did. And he's the only one other than Hunter Lucas to hit a 3 today. Check that, Jordan Rich hit 1. And now Will at the line. And he missed it. Spartans have not done very well at the line
Something we're going to need to do better Tuesday.
Yeah.
Make those free throws.
Oh, nice.
And it's strange how free throws work. One game you may hit 80%, the next game, for some reason, the whole team's
You're right about
60, 65%. It just, same with 3-pointers. Suddenly you're making a lot of threes, and then some games you just can't seem to find the basket.
Patton picks up his third foul, and Will Hartley will toe the line again. And he missed the first. Another free throw upcoming for Will Hartley.
I'll give him my coaching point. Front of the rim, Will. Front of the rim. Back of the rim.
See, went back. It's not the way to do it, Coach. And the Spartans come up with the ball again. I remember when I was real young. There's a foul. Binford gets his third. Just shooting baskets in the neighborhood. I used to fire at the hole, like the center of the hole.
Right.
But then in my early basketball career, which peaked at the age of 11, in church basketball, I was taught by my coach the front rim.
Front of the rim.
Like you said. And I always did it after that.
Well, obviously, when I say front of the rim, it's basically that's your target, but you're thinking just over the edge.
Right.
Just over the edge. Again, and some players who are long shooters, that's what you want to do. If you tend to shoot short, you want to shoot for the back of the rim.
And that's a shot that's short. And Will Hartley the rebound. Down to 3:15 left. Spartans by 15, 54-39.
These last 3:15 may take a few minutes as Huntsville will become a little more desperate and the fouls will begin to mount up even more.
And the Spartans will be in the double bonus the rest of the way. That was 10th team foul, third personal foul on Connor Brookman. And Drew Smith at the line.
Smith, his first free throws of the day.
In and out. Second one is perfect. So the Spartan lead is 16, 55-39. Down to 3 minutes left. Oh, that was a circus shot, but he missed it. Battling, still battling. We get a tie up and the arrow for Mountain Brook. Spartans will inbound it. Official going down to talk with Coach Bucky. Oh, they're looking for towels to clean up moisture. We've really only questioned one or two calls today. This officiating group has done an excellent job.
They're all stars too.
Yeah.
You don't get to this level and have the opportunity to officiate unless you're one of the best in the state.
I definitely think they were today. I mean, you can always question a couple of calls, but really, it hadn't been much at all. Spartans working a little weave action, running some clock. Down to 2.5 to play. 16-point Mountain Brook lead. There's the drive, and got it! And a foul! What a shot! Clay Collins, unbelievable.
Well, hopefully we'll get to see that one on replay there. Just probably ball went airborne, probably as high as the top of the backboard.
Yeah, and right down through the net, no backboard help necessary. Did not catch who the foul was on, but that's inconsequential. I was just in awe of the shot. And he completes the three-point play. Clay Collins, great job. Clay's got 7 points. His couple of buckets he's had from the field have both been very, very nice.
He's really creative, taking it to the basket.
Patton forces it up and gets it to go. (58-41). Spartans by 17. Stay with us for the Welch Hornsby post-game show following the game. Always a bit of a different situation in the games here. Don't know if we'll get a chance to talk with Coach or not. Sometimes he's got to go right back to the media room here, and we don't get an opportunity. Foul on Binford is 4 on him.
Well, he's going to be really pleased with the game. He knows the effort in the first half was there. Bottom line, we just didn't shoot the ball all that well. Huntsville came to play.
Yeah, they sure did.
They really shot the ball well, played well the first half. The second half played out just as, you know, Coach would hope it would. I think we wore them down. Our shots began to follow a little bit more, and their total point production for the second half, what were they at the half?
They had 22.
22. So now.
So they got 19 in the second half, but almost nothing in the fourth quarter. They only have 4 points in the fourth quarter. Free throw no good.
Spartans with a rebound on the missed free throw. So Spartans will keep it. See if Huntsville will continue to try to foul.
They do.
Which at this point prolongs the game.
Yeah. Foul was on Demario Patton. Coach, we got to work on the free throws before Tuesday.
We need to count on those, but, you know, again, Coach doesn't, that's the beauty, the thing I really like about Coach McMillan, and I have for years now, is that, you know, he doesn't get frustrated at a lot of things. In fact, the biggest thing he gets frustrated at is if official doesn't give you the charge.
Yeah.
But other than that, he is about coaching the game. He is from this moment to the next moment. He's about what's ahead. Now I'm sure we go back, we'll study the stats, but you know, at this point, what do? Practice free throws tomorrow? You know, it's just one of those days. They're just not going.
Freeman banks it in. It's his first point. And that one's no good. Will Hartley the rebound. 1:23 left, 59-42. Spartans by 17. Going to advance to the regional final again. Lucas.
Spartans will be one game away again from its third consecutive Final Four.
Amazing.
Another shot at a state championship. Just one win away. Spartans basketball becoming, and is, probably considered the premier basketball program in the state of Alabama.
Well, I mean, I heard some sports talk radio on my way up here, and they were using the word dynasty. And they were sort of like trying to define exactly what would qualify as a dynasty. And I would think if Mountain Brook would go on to win their third straight state championship, I think that's a dynasty. Of course, there's still a lot of work to be done to get that accomplished.
There he is. This is a completely different team, and that's the thing that had to happen last year. Last year's team was completely different. It had graduated a lot of seniors from its first title. This year, or since last year, we graduated, I think, 8 or 9 seniors off of last year's team.
Yeah.
It's just a completely different team. They have their own, makeup, their own chemistry.
60-42. And there's a block shot. Coming down with it was Dylan Sullivan. And Matt Creighton is fouled. Yeah, I think you get to this point, you don't need to foul anymore, Huntsville. Not going to happen for you today. Got 55 seconds left, at 18-point Mountain Brook lead. Matt Creighton at the line. And he missed. That one's good. Matt's third point of the game.
Huntsville's cleared its bench, as has Mountain Brook.
Deep three, no good. Long rebound to Jordan Rich.
Now they're going to let it tick.
And the student section. They want Dylan to shoot. He does. No good. Put back, no. Put back, no. Put back, no. Out of bounds. Huntsville ball with 7 seconds left. And that'll do it. And the Mountain Brook Spartans have come here to Jacksonville State once again and made it our playoff home away from home with a victory here in the regional semifinal over a game Huntsville team. 61-42 is the final. Coach Cooper, I'm really impressed with this performance by the Spartans today, because this Huntsville team came in and played like they had nothing to lose and made it difficult for a while.
They did. They came in, brought their game to Mountain Brook. Mountain Brook struggled the first quarter, first half a little bit, shooting the basketball, but really did what Mountain Brook does, which is the T-shirt slogan, "This is what we do."
Yep.
And that's what they did. They finally wore Huntsville down. Shots began to fall and pulled away with a comfortable 19-point win.
Yeah. Well, thanks for
I enjoyed it.
Coming out of retirement and helping me here today.
Right.
I appreciate it. And we'll look forward to Tuesday. That's when the Spartans will play again here at Jacksonville State against the winner of Vestavia Hills and Gadsden State, and that'll be for the regional championship and a trip to the Final Four. Again, our final here today, 61-42. Just a quick wrap, because again, I think Coach McMillan will be in the media room downstairs, so we won't have a chance to talk with him. But Will Hartley, I'm just adding up points here as we go along. 10 points for Will. And Hunter Lucas was the leading scorer. He hit 4 threes today, and Hunter wound up with 14 on my unofficial score sheet. Clay Collins. Clay wound up with 8 and had some dazzling plays. 2 points for Matt Creighton, 2 for Terrell Guy. Jack Klein wound up with 9 as the Spartans, as usual, spread the scoring around. Jared Henderson had no points at halftime, had a much better second half. He wound up with 7. 3 points on a 3 for Jordan Rich, and 4 points for Joe Donald, and that hopefully adds up to 61, because that's what the Spartans got. Thanks again to Coach Cooper for joining me on the broadcast today, and we'll look forward to the regional final on Tuesday here at Jack State. Our regional semifinal score, 61-42 Spartans over Huntsville. For the whole crew, I'm Lee Tracy. Thanks for joining us on the Mountain Brook Sports Net.